Hope you're enjoying the holly jolly time of year. It is time once again for Toast N Jam. Not so jolly out there today, but hey, I'm Tim Ost. People know me as Toast, of course, and my sidekick, Paul McDonald, known as Jam.
Am I an elf today? Do I get to be an elf?
Well,
I'm short enough, so
that
I
leads
could
me
probably
into the next question. Have you started your holiday shopping yet?
I don't shop. No, I did. I went into the VCSU bookstore and because I've gotten a couple. My sister loves hoodies, so I got her a VCSU hoodie.
Very nice. Way to go.
So now she knows what she's going to get.
So now she knows. No, she doesn't. She does. She's a faithful listener, so now she knows. Sorry, you're not getting it now.
It's all about the thought.
I'm going to give it to somebody else.
It's all about the thought.
It is.
Toast N Jam is presented by Valley City State University, and we're broadcasting on location today at Alley Beans. The college is closed today, so we just kind of thought, hey, you know, what better place than a coffee place? Yeah. And that makes sense.
One of our original starts when this podcast started.
That's right. And just wondering, are we still in 1047 studios?
Nah.
No?
Not really.
Okay.
No.
All right. Well, we do have a very special guest with us today, VCSU President Alan LaFave. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks, guys. Good to be here.
We're going to talk to Dr. LaFave in just a bit. Maybe look at some of the local sports from the past week, Paul.
Don't blink. Nothing really going on. Of course, VCSU Vikings, they were on the road last week in Bellevue and Dakota State. The women lost a heartbreaker on Friday night to Bellevue on a buzzer beater, 70-68. Men came back from a big deficit as well and made things interesting before losing 90-74 on Friday. And then, of course, the women playing Dakota State on Saturday. Dakota State ranked number 4 in the country. Proved it, but again, our women, I tell you, they're a resilient group of young ladies. They got down big, they came back, they made it interesting again, but just fell in the end. Same with the men against a very good Dakota State team. So now they are going to be on the road. They've got the Montana trip, Montana Western and Montana Tech. Different this week. They'll play Montana Western on Saturday at 5 and 7 Central Time. Then they play Tech on Sunday because Montana Tech has their winter commencement on Friday, so they have to move the game to Sunday, which I feel sorry for our athletes because then they got to turn out and come home and have finals on Monday. But it is what it is with college athletics. Also, VCSU track. They're going to be in Fargo at the Dakota Alumni Classic at NDSU on Thursday. A good week here last week. They were down at the Mike Thorson Open, which was out in Bismarck at U Mary. And Frida Barrera, here's the young lady. She's a freshman from Clarisson, Minnesota. In the 1 mile, took second, set the school record in the mile run by about 4 seconds, almost 5 full seconds off the school record as a freshman. And then nearly set the school record in the 800, where she took second. So we've got a lot of great things out of that young freshman from Claris City, Minnesota. And so that's what was the team. The men finished 4th, the women finished 3rd. And again, they'll be in Fargo here on Thursday. The BCT, of course, the big news at VCSU. We're talking here on Tuesday. Games canceled today because of the weather. So now, if you have that bracket, and you can just go to our website at VCSUVikings.com, go to the Barnes County Tournament tab, and you'll see the updated schedule. The teams that were the higher seeds for Tuesday now will be playing each other on Thursday, and the lower seeds will play in the consolation bracket. Games start at 3 o'clock. Weimar, Lidgewood, and Warwick. Then at 4:30, Enderlin and South Border. 6 o'clock, some good ones, Northern Cass and Valley City. And then at 7:30, Maple River and Lemoore Litchfield Marion. You got those two teams are ranked in the top 5 in Class B. And, of course, the Highliners are number 1 in Class A. So there should be some great basketball at the bubble here on Thursday night. Boys, the Highliner boys start on Friday at Sargent County. Wrestling, they've got a triangular at home. Don't miss it because the Highliners aren't home very much during the wrestling season. And the boys will have a triangular here on Thursday. It's not going to get you caught up on what's going on in local sports.
Okay, kind of trying to ease our way into the winter sports.
Once we get past the first of the year, look out.
Yeah, it goes like full bore.
Yeah.
And again, around the state, I guess the big news, and they're still in shock in Fargo. I mean, NDSU losing their game. Who would have thought that? But that's why you play the game.
That's why you play it,
right?
Yeah,
exactly.
Absolutely.
So, and UND lost, SDSU lost. The only team alive is USD, and who would have thought that?
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Fun time of year when you get into these college playoffs.
That's right. And the Minnesota Vikings, they can win games.
They can.
What happened on Sunday?
Thank
I
goodness
have
it
no
was
idea.
Washington. Thank goodness for the Commanders.
Yeah, exactly, and that's why they're what, 2-10,
3-10 now. Yeah,
3-10,
exactly.
3-10 or something
Oh,
like that.
yeah.
Okay, all right. Anyway, let's get Dr. LaFave in here, and he'll be leaving the helm here in a couple of weeks, I believe, and he announced that he's leaving Valley City State to become president at Northern State in Aberdeen. I'm sure that decision was not an easy one. Maybe some sleepless nights, soul searching, long discussions, that kind of thing.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's a very bittersweet time for us. It's a great opportunity to go back to my alma mater and help lead them into their next chapter. But at the same time, you know, Valley City's really become home for us these last 7 years. The people, the community, the campus, the faculty and staff, and most importantly, the students. You know, you were talking, Paul, about the women's and the men's basketball teams. You know, we get to know those students. And there was a choir concert the other day, and J.C. Richter was singing in the choir, and the entire women's basketball team was at that concert. Mm-hmm. You know, so afterwards, of course, I tried to convince them to start singing. Don't just show up and listen, but, you know, and I know there's some talent on that team, but we really get to know these students and root for them and cheer for them, and we're going to miss everything about VCSU.
You mentioned, of course, the history with Northern State, gravitating you to Aberdeen, South Dakota, and back at Northern.
Yeah, you know, both my wife and I graduated from there, and our kids graduated from there. Our son-in-law graduated from there, and so we have kind of a long history with the institution. And when you count the years I went to school there, which is more than the average,
you like going to school.
Absolutely. We had 35 years in that community and on that campus, and so a lot has changed in these last 7 years since I've been here. They have some really exciting new facilities in place, and some really good momentum on campus, and I'm just looking forward to being a part of that community again.
You're leaving Valley City State in a good spot with all the positives that you helped create.
Absolutely, you know, and it's not me. It really is not me. I think back to my interview when I got in Larry Robinson's truck, and he's driving me around from place to place, and it became really apparent to me that this is a team effort, and together we're going to get a lot more done if we are working together. And that's really been the culture at VCSU from day one, and we saw it during the interview as well. And so it's been a lot of hard work by a lot of great people, and I don't want to start mentioning names when I get into the folks that are there right now, because they're all very, very important to where we've come.
How about some of those biggest accomplishments, if you could list a few?
Oh gosh, well, there are some facility accomplishments I think that we can really be proud of. The Center for the Arts, that was not an easy process.
And what a building!
Oh, it's absolutely tremendous, and it serves not only our campus but the community so well. The renovation of McCarthy Hall into what I believe is the premier education facility in the state, to couple with the most outstanding education program in the state. And now the addition to the bubble, the Theraldson Performance Center, the Theraldson Family Athletic Center, that's going to be just a game changer, not just for athletics, but for the whole campus and community. And then, coupled with that, some pretty good enrollment. We've gone up about 19%, 20% in these last 7 years. And again, it's testament to a lot of hard work, a lot of intentional work, and a lot of focus on this by all of our folks on campus.
And have always maintained that best college list.
Yes.
Always.
Yeah.
Valley City State right at the top.
Yeah. It's been 27, 28 plus years that we've been on that U.S. News list, and it's good to see that, because everyone's going to say their own backyard is the best, but when you have a national organization come in with that kind of reputation, and it's not just U.S. News, it's niche.com, it's research.com, it's Best Colleges, it's all these different organizations that have taken a look at our programs, our people, our success rates, our placement rates, our retention. All of those things play into this.
And students from how many states?
Oh, gosh.
I mean,
I think this year it's 37 states and 7 different countries. And, yeah, and we still have the largest part of our enrollment is more regional. About 70% of our students come from North Dakota. And that's something that we're going to continue to stay true to as we go forward.
well, I know we like to thank people for helping us along the way. Would there be a person or persons that made that impact for you or on you?
Oh, goodness. Well,
Does that go back a ways?
it does. I think back to when I started and the wonderful mentorship that Margaret Dahlberg provided early on. Just the folks that we had on that cabinet, and still today, a few of them that have such good institutional history. I look at the current makeup of the President's Cabinet, Corey Anderson and Joe Tykwinski and Dennis McCulloch and Anna Bratch and Erica Buchholz and Aaron Heidi, Larry Brooks, Mark Potts, Mark Nelson, folks that just have made such a difference in the overall campus, and they've been really good to work with, and I hope they've enjoyed the experience as much as I have.
This might be a little tough, but what things will you miss about Valley City State and the city of Valley City?
Oh, gosh. Yeah, first and foremost, the people. We've established some really strong friendships in these 7 years, and I, it's tough to, at my age, to pull up roots and move to a new community and start over again. And but the community's just been so welcoming, and lots of great colleagues. From Mayor Dave to Gwen Crawford to Josh Johnson to the friend group that we've put together, opportunity to go to the Lake of the Ozarks and fish with John Hill. There's nothing like it. Nothing like it. And I'm going to really miss that. And I'm going to miss just going to events and seeing people and talking about some of the good things that are going on. The food, I'm going to miss some of the food.
Yeah.
I'm not going to start naming names, but we kind of have a rotation. We pretty much hit every restaurant within the course of a week or two, and really enjoy that. So.
All the way down to serving on the hospital board. I had a chance to do that with you, and I'm going, hey, I get to hang out with the Prez.
It was the other way around. I miss you guys and everything that you do for the community, and it's just been a great experience, and too many things to start listing when I'm thinking of the missing part. It's going to be different.
Anything you'd like to say to the staff and students at Valley City State as you take off?
Gosh, just thank you. Thank you for believing in the campus. Thank you for entrusting the campus with the preparation for their futures. Congrats to Dr. Bergyad for assuming the interim appointment. He's going to do a tremendous job. He's heading up the largest academic program on campus. He has an incredible level of experience at all different levels, from the smallest schools in the state to the largest district in the state. And he's just going to be a really excellent interim leader, and I wish him the best. And to everyone, the faculty, staff, students, the community of Valley City, thank you for your support, and keep moving forward, and go Vikings.
Now let's do the jolly part of this interview, okay? Being the holiday season, I had to throw a few extra questions in here.
You never know.
Al, your favorite Christmas song?
Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas.
Okay. Yeah. What is your favorite Christmas movie?
Christmas Story.
Yeah, that's great, isn't it? Your favorite Christmas treat?
Oh,
there are so many, aren't there?
My grandma used to make these thumbprint cookies with some kind of a frosting in the middle that just made them awesome. So I would say those.
Okay. How about your favorite Christmas character?
The Grinch.
You've never been called the Grinch,
Never.
And you brought up the cookies. That might be a tradition, but any particular Christmas traditions with the family?
Just we try to get together and be together, and
They didn't have a lot of people there.
there is a certain dish that is kind of unique that we have, and I get a lot.
It's
of
not lutefisk, is
no,
it?
no, no.
That's not unique.
I get a lot of grief for this from my family because I think I'm the only one that likes it. But when I was a kid, my mom would make, when we'd have the family gatherings, she'd make cream peas. Mm-hmm. And I just, for whatever reason, really took to those, and I still like them, but I don't get them nearly enough.
Cream peas on toast?
I've never tried
I've done that. That's really good.
Yep.
I bet it's good.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay, now we get a little more personal. Who decorates the tree in your house?
Yeah, this year, no one. We do not have one because my last day here is the 31st. My first day there is the 5th, and in the process of all this, things are getting packed. But okay, I'll admit it, it's Carrie. I'll put the star on the top.
Yeah,
you can reach it.
You're taller than she is. Yeah, exactly. And you mentioned something. You are going to take Christmas off, like the first time forever.
Yeah.
And going to spend it with family.
We are. We're going to take a week and just get away and decompress a little bit before we get into the new adventure.
Now the fun one, last one. Are you an early shopper or last minute shopper?
Well, definitely last minute. That's an easy one.
I think it's a guy thing.
Yeah.
It is.
But not without plenty of reminders along the way. You need to get this done. I'm very last minute.
Yeah, exactly. You want to come along?
Yeah. You need help with
Pick
this?
out a gift.
Yeah.
Paul, do you have anything for Dr.
Oh,
LaFave?
I don't know where to start. I mean, I've only been part of the VCSU family officially since August, but obviously over the last several years doing games and being able to do PA and announce games and stuff. It is it's a family. It really is. It's a community that's 1,000 people strong if you look at it with the students. And I think the best place to eat in town is the cafeteria.
Oh, it is.
It's got some great food over there.
They really do.
So I don't know. I just thank you to your leadership. And I mean, one of the biggest, I'll just say this, one of the best things for me is when you actually came in to my office to welcome me on campus. I mean, not very often the president will have time to just stop by and just say, hey, granted, we have talked before, but that means a lot when the president takes the time out to just stop by and say hi. Appreciate that.
I know Paul and I would like to, thank you for being a gracious guest on Toast N Jam because you've done many, many Toast N Jams.
Yes.
And we've enjoyed them always. And I'm sure it'll be a blessed Christmas with the family. And we thank you for doing what you did at Valley City State. That means a lot to this community and a lot of people. And all the best in your new venture.
Thank you, guys. It's been great. Great memories.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Best to you.
Yeah.
It's not goodbye. It's until next time.
That's right.
And I always look at, we just turn the page on a new chapter, and that's what life is.
Yeah.
And you hope that it was the right choice, but I'm sure it will be, and, they're ready with open arms. I'm sure they are. Yeah. Today in sports history, here we go, 1985, 49ers wide receiver Jerry Rice begins NFL streak of 274 consecutive games with a reception.
Wow.
That's unreal.
Yeah.
On this day, 1987, Larry Bird ends a streak of 59 consecutive free throws.
Well, didn't you say you said somebody that hit 2,500 in a row?
2,500 in a row. A guy from Grand Forks, and he turned down playing with the Lakers, the Minneapolis Lakers, and then he became a podiatrist. And he still played basketball. And one day at the YMCA, hit 2,500 in a row. How do you do that?
Oh, man.
I don't know how anybody can do that. I thought 10 in a row was great.
One in a row. Can I hit the backboard?
On this day, 2013, Mike Ditka's number 89 jersey retired by the Bears. 2018, New England Patriots quarterback Tom Brady breaks Peyton Manning's record for most TD passes in NFL history and moves to 582. And 2023, Japanese baseball two-way superstar Shohei Ohtani signs a North American pro sports record 10-year, $700 million deal with the Dodgers.
To play a kid's sport.
Yeah. Well, and the college teams aren't that far behind, the big ones anyway. It's getting crazy. Sports birthdays today. Born on this day, 1938. Deacon Jones, part of that L.A. Rams.
Fearsome foursome.
Fearsome foursome, exactly. Passed away in 2013. 1942, Dick Butkus, born. And, of course, with the Bears. Sportscaster, too, and actor. Do you remember what movie?
Who's that?
He was also an actor.
Who?
Dick Butkus?
Dick Butkus.
Oh, man. He's been so many.
My Two Dads. Maybe that was a sitcom?
It was a sitcom.
Okay. I don't
Yeah.
know what other movies, but they just mentioned My Two Dads. Maybe that
I
was...
think it was in The Longest Yard, too, the one with Burt Reynolds, the
Okay.
original
Yeah,
one with a bunch of former NFLers.
I didn't know if it was that or Smokey and the Band.
Smokey.
I knew it was with
Oh,
Burt
it's
Reynolds.
Smokey and the Bandit, too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Tom Kite, American golfer, is 76 today.
Okay.
Other birthdays, singer Sammy Strain.
Simon Strain.
Sammy Strain.
Sammy Strain.
Little Anthony and the Imperials and the OJs.
Okay.
He is 86 today. Bull Bridges, birthday today, 84. Donny Osmond is 68 today.
Oh, no.
Actress Felicity Huffman, Desperate Housewives and Sports Night, 63. Some of the birthdays.
There you go.
There you have it. Wow. From Alley Beans, and I want to thank Tim and Carol always for their hospitality here. They've been good to us all this time.
Yep.
And stop in. Perfect day for a little coffee while you watch the snowfall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Might have to put up my Christmas decorations today.
Well, you might get you in the mood.
That'd be a good day for it. Throwing some Christmas carols.
Beginning to look a lot.
Yeah, then I'll
Christmas,
throw that up. Maybe at least put the tree up.
Well, that's all we have time for this time around for Toast and Jam.